Shares of Constellation Brands today rising the most in 3 weeks after the beer and spirits company reported quarterly results that beat analyst estimates on the back of an 11% jump in beer sales. This pickup is taking place at home since Constellation relies on the U.S. for 89% of its revenue, which got us thinking, what is the state of Americans' drinking habits? I brought in my co-host for the next hour, Alix. She's got some numbers here that are surprising.
Right, so Detox.net crunched the numbers for us and took a look at the data of what states consume the most alcohol, the percentage of adults that consume the most in each state. So Wisconsin, top of the list, 65% of adults there consume alcohol, at least one drink in the past month. And the reason why was really interesting. Minors can actually consume alcohol in bars and restaurants if they are accompanied by a consenting parent or guardian. I didn't know that. Not if you're with a guardian who says it's okay and the bartender agrees. There's also some lax...
So you give an inch, you take a mile kind of thing?
Maybe. There's also some lax drunk driving laws as well. So that kind of frees it up a little bit, if you will. And the other states on that list were also quite interesting. Vermont has a lot of craft breweries, so that could partly explain why they made the top 5. And Massachusetts, there is a low liquor state tax.
And it's damn cold in New England. Let's not
forget warm up,
that.
Man. I mean, you can't blame them.
And the lobbyists out in force in D.C.
Exactly. I didn't have any good reason for that, except for there's a lot of bars there and there's college kids, but that's kind of all I got for D.C. But the lowest 5 drinking states, Utah, dead lowest, about 26% of their population, 29%, excuse me, have had one alcoholic drink. And that's really because it's a very religious state. The Mormon church is really big there. They forbid its members from consuming alcohol. And convenience stores there only sell low alcohol beer and no wine or liquor. There's also a different type of content. And you can kind of make the same argument for the rest of the states as well.
You know, that just goes to prove that if you're going to go skiing, you should go skiing in Utah because there isn't going to be any drunk skiing.
Oh, well, that's a good point, actually.
You know, you might not get that in New England or in Colorado.
Definitely not in Vermont, apparently, where the craft breweries are.
Exactly.
But it's very interesting. And the Bible Belt, really, to explain for those 5 states that don't drink a lot.
Well, there's another study that breaks down drinking habits by gender, which was published in the journal BMC Medicine. I thought this one was interesting. I mean, it comes up with the conclusion that, yes, men drink more than women. They outdrink us. We knew that. But what's interesting is that men's alcohol consumption peaks at age 25, around 13 drinks per week. Women peak at a little less than 4 drinks per week, but not until age 40 to 45. Okay, full disclosure that this study was using data from the UK, and Americans tend to drink less than our British cohorts, but this means years of peak drinking ahead for you and me.
4 drinks a week is peak drinking?
You know,
is it like a big glass of beer or like a little glass of wine?
And the definition of peak drinking changes as well. I mean, binge drinking, some people say it might be 5 drinks, it might be 6 drinks. How many drinks would qualify as binge drinking? I don't know. It seems to have changed over the years.
Isn't like 1 an hour is legit or something? I don't know. I haven't been partying in a really long time, so I really couldn't tell you.
Mother of a toddler, so this is what happens, right?